When I start to edit an image, I go through a certain procedure. The first thing I do is I duplicate the background layer. This always allows me a reference to go back and see what I started with. Now, the next thing I do is I consider if the image needs to be cropped, and if so, how. I'm not a purist. I really don't care what the proportions of the image are. What I care about is how well they work. So cropping to me is just a natural part of the process. So I look at the image and I have this item at the outside edge. Anything near the edge that's ambiguous will always have greater power than what's happening in the middle of the image because it will pull your eye that way. So what you may not think is the outside edge of your image and the corners are the most important things you should look at when you start your cropping process, because those are the things that are the most important to eliminate. You have two ways to do it. You can crop it or you can clone it out. In this particular case, I think this image needs to be cropped. So I click on the cropping tool, drag these in, and you see how it works. Now I'm going to pull it in. What I want to get rid of are those distracting branches over there. Pull this back down into the blue. I think there's a little too much foreground. I'm bringing it up. Now on the screen you can see the rule of thirds is scribed right on here. So what I think I want to do is I want to move this post over so it's on the intersection of the thirds. It will give us a more powerful image. Now I can't quite do that, but I'm going to get it as close as I can. So I'm going to go like that. Let's see if I pull it back a little bit here. Nah, that's okay. That's as close as I can get it. But you always want to be looking at these intersections because they're where you want to put your most powerful piece of visual information if you can. Once you get that done, just a matter of clicking on the check mark and your image is cropped. Now unfortunately with a crop you can't go back and forth and check it, but I'm pretty sure that this is more effective than what we saw originally.